The season calls for bringing out the best baking memories with delectable treats made with warm spices. And we're talking about a classic carrot cake, okay? No stranger to the show, former Taste Master contestant Catherine is here to show us her tried, trusted, and tested and tasted 5-step to the best carrot cake you have ever seen in your life. Catherine, it's so good to see you.
Good to be so. It's good to be back.
You excite me.
Oh, thank you. Likewise.
Yes.
I'm feeling the vibes.
Oh,
I'm so excited to create this.
I love it. Look at this, right? How can you simply not love it and want to eat it?
And only 5 steps. That's the best part.
Oh, you're going to have to let us in. Let us in on the 5 steps. Let's go.
Okay, so we've got our dry ingredients right here. Easy. So there's some royal baking powder, some cinnamon, mixed spice, sugar, flour. So we're just going to whisk that together.
Step 1 is you mix those together. Okay.
So they are not too hard. And then we're going to take our other bowl here and add our oil.
Step 2.
All our wet ingredients are going into the bowl. And our eggs.
And I mean, having baked a few times, I know that those need to be at room temperature, kept at room temperature, correct?
Precisely. How do you know all these things?
Sure. You know, I mean, I hang with the best, man. Hang with the best.
So now we're going to whisk the wet ingredients.
Dry ingredients are done as step 1, and the mixing is taking place over there. You still have, you know, the same sort of glow and sort of aura about you that you had on the Taste Master when you were a contestant on there. Does being here today remind you of that time?
100%. Now it's a bit less stressful because I'm making my favorite carrot cake. But yeah, it was such a good experience. It was a lot more challenging than I thought in a good way. So it really pushed my boundaries in terms of what I thought I could do in the kitchen. And yeah, it was just such a good experience. I made such great friends and learned so much about myself and about baking, obviously.
I can imagine. What sort of opportunities, though, does it open up for you? Because I imagine that when you come off the show, you've got, you know, people with expectations, and you've got a bit of a new set of expectations for yourself as well, right? Like, where do you go? What opportunities does it open?
Precisely. I think it's like what you make of it. So I kind of ran with it and pushed my social media afterwards.
Love it.
Of course.
Love that.
And now I'm doing some really amazing work on social media. I love content creation. So it opened a lot of doors in terms of that for me. But yeah, it was just great, honestly. And the doors that have opened are awesome. But it's definitely what you make of it.
I love that the ability that people have when they come off that show or when they step into that show to be able to take their passion for baking and for food and all of that and be able to articulate it in ways that make us connect with their stories and with the food. That's the most beautiful thing.
100%.
So what are we doing there now? That's step 3.
Third step. So we're mixing the wet and the dry ingredients. Super easy. You don't even need a mixing machine. So just get your whisk and
Is it because you're strong and tough and your arms are good for it?
So you know to be. Hit the gym this morning. Got to balance it out with the cake, of course. So yeah, we're just mixing.
Okay. A cake like this, what I love about it is, I mean, it's the perfect cake for celebration or the perfect cake for whenever you feel like having cake. In other words, you don't need an excuse for a carrot cake like this. And a lot of people do appreciate carrot cake, which is wonderful. And those who don't, will start appreciating it after you've made it.
Literally, and it's got some special ingredients. Well, I think it's a special ingredient. We got pineapple. So
pineapple?
I know, very interesting. So it makes it quite a lot sweeter.
Okay.
We're going to add that in as our 4th step. So carrots.
Carrots going in. Because would it still be carrot cake if it didn't have carrot? No.
Good question.
No, it wouldn't be. So is this now called carrot and pineapple cake?
I mean, I'm going to call it Catherine's cake.
Catherine's cake. The best carrot cake you have ever had, basically.
Literally.
Just with a pineapple infusion.
I actually made it for a friend's wedding a few weeks ago, so it went down very well. Yeah.
You see what I meant about the perfect cake for any occasion? How many tiers did you make for the wedding?
Oh my gosh, it was huge. It was melting in the sun on the way, but we managed to put it all together.
Does the pineapple help with the moisture to it?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And the sweetness. Part of our 4th step is adding some nuts. Just adds a really nice crunch to the cake.
Wonderful. So what step is that? Is that step?
Still part of our 4th step, adding the extra ingredients.
Oh, okay, great. I love this. I could stand and watch somebody bake the whole time.
Easy peasy. So you pop it in the oven, 180, 35 to 40 minutes.
So it'll go into your baking tray.
Easy.
35 to 40 minutes. Boom. And then?
the best part. My favorite part. We're going to decorate it. Do you want to help me?
I will help you.
I think you should start off with the sauce. So just go wild.
On it goes our sauce.
Why not?
What did you do with the sauce? What do you do? Is this this is butterscotch, isn't it?
Of course.
Oh, no.
I know, right? I just want to drink it up. Okay, I'm going to go in with some chocolate drops.
So cool. You make it look so easy. You really do.
We're not trying to decorate very fancy. It's just about tasting good, right?
Yeah. It's about keeping it simple. I think that's one of the things I learned from the competition and seeing the contestants go through the Taste Master is keeping it simple brings out the best sophistication ultimately, right?
I learned that the hard way.
What can I put on? What can I do?
I think how cute are those stars?
These stars are cute.
And
the kids will love this cake.
nuts.
This is the sort of cake for a content creator that you want to spend the whole day shooting. It's just stunning. Some more nuts. I think you've just not been as generous this side as you could have had. Okay, what's this? What's this? I don't know.
I wonder what that is. I'm actually not.
We'll find out when we eat
it. Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to love it, honestly. It's such a good cake.
So how often do you bake? Do you still bake as much as you used to?
No.
Why not?
So with load shedding, it's a bit difficult. So it's a bit difficult, but yeah, I try bake every now and then.
Yeah.
I think,
You can throw on some little flowers on it. Please cut us a slice and let me taste it and see if it is the girl.
I mean, no pressure.
It would be no pressure whatsoever. But
high expectations.
The crowd will be looking to enjoy the cake. But the new season of the Taste Master is open for entries, and you must have lots of words of encouragement for our people watching at home.
Of course. So it was such a great experience. It really helps you learn about yourself and to challenge yourself, right? And I think if you're thinking of entering, go enter. Why not? Life's so short. You've got to make the most of it and just try it. It's so much fun. Why not? Go enter.
And make life a slice of cake. Go on to afternoonexpress.co.za. But if you want to enter, go on to thetastemaster.co.za. It's on. This is so 5. The moisture, the taste, the flavor, the pineapple, and the carrot.
Good.
Match made in heaven.
There we go.
Can't speak.
There we go. It's so good, right? There we go.
Are you a rising star in the kitchen, ready to bake it till you make it? Then enter the new season of Taste Master SA, brought to you by tried and trusted Royal Baking Powder on SABC2, where you could win 50,000 rands worth of prizes and become a baking legend. Visit thetastemaster.co.za. Share a video about yourself and why you love baking with Royal Baking Powder. Entries close on 23 April. T's and C's apply.